Here for the first time, Kabila Victorians are playing to their potential. All the bowlers responding to the captain's call, really bowled well, exploited the conditions very well. And this is good bowling from Kostel. He's experienced. He's not looking to dart the ball into the stumps. He just bowling it. That slow. Oh, ball in. Wicket number 5. Just chucked the ball onto the leg stump.
Wickets kept tumbling for Chattogram challengers. Zia Rahman just came in, tried to make some room. Khushdil Shah equal to the task there. Zia Rahman departs for 2. Chattogram are struggling on 76 for 5.
Well, Chattogram's challenges innings in a strife. New batsman in. Shiv got a home. The captain of the side. He has to come out with something special to bring that respectability to the total. He's off the mark with a single. Wicket. And conceded 3 runs in this over. For still 77 for 5.
Lay that platform.
Yeah, if they keep on going at this rate, 116 is they're going to get. It's not going to be enough. They have to do something to get to at least 150. But at the moment, singles are hard to come by, let alone boundaries.
banged on stump.
নীতি বলছেন বিশ্লেষকরা।
বাজাজ ডিসকভার, উচ্ছ্বাসে প্রতিদিন।
খুঁজি দেখি শিখি গ্রামীণ ফোন 4Gতে এখনই গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লিখবো আমার ভবিষ্যৎ মসৃণ পাতায় পাতায়, এই উজ্জ্বল ক্যানভাস আমার প্রিয় খাতায়। সঠিক পাতার খাতা, রঙিন কলম বাঁধা, শিখেছি দেখো নতুন করে মজার ধাঁধা।
বসুন্ধরা খাতা, লেখো তোমার ভবিষ্যৎ।
ভালো নয় উপায় আছে? পাসপোর্টের টাকা, ভ্যাট, ট্যাক্স, গাড়ি রেজিস্ট্রেশন সবাই যদি সব পেমেন্ট সেলফিনে করে, তাহলে আমার কাজটা কি? যাও ধান্দা করে 2 পয়সা পাইতাম, ওইটাও সেলফিন খাইয়ে দিচ্ছে।
সেলফিন, আগামীর ব্যাংকিং।
ধুসেন চালু করে মাত্র
যেগুলো খুব টাইট ম্যাচ হতে যাচ্ছে, ডিসাইসিভ ব্যাপার হয়ে দাঁড়াবে, সেখানে 5টা আপনি মেইন বোলার নিয়ে নামবেন যারা আপনার মেইন বোলার। ইভেন সিকান্দার রাজারও একটা অফ ডে যেতে পারে বিং অলরাউন্ডার। তো সেই জায়গাটা থেকে আমার মনে হয় যে খুব ইমব্যালেন্স একটু হলেও আছে দুবাই ক্যাপিটালসের, এবং সেটা তারা ঠিক করতে পারবে। যে নামগুলো আমরা একটু আগেও বললাম যে টি20-র খুবই এক্সপ্লোসিভ প্লেয়ার্স আছে, কিন্তু তাদেরকে কাজে লাগানোর সুযোগটা আসলে হয়ে ওঠেনি দুবাই ক্যাপিটালসের। সেই জিনিসগুলো হয়তো বা তাদের কোচ চিন্তা করবেন যে বেস্ট 11টা আমাদের কি হতে পারে এই জায়গায়। দুজন ইউএই প্লেয়ারকে নিতে হচ্ছে, এবং ওই দুজন ইউএই প্লেয়ার দেখা যায় ক্রুশাল জায়গাগুলো ব্লক করেন। অনেক ক্ষেত্রে আপনি পছন্দের কাউকে নিতে চাচ্ছেন, সেটাও হয়তো বা পাবেন না। তো সেই জায়গাগুলো থেকে ক্যালকুলেশনে আসবে দুই দলের।
কায়সার ভাই, আরেকটা বিষয় সেটা হচ্ছে রবিন উতাপ্পা কিংবা জো রুটরা তারা যেভাবে খেলেন, তাদের বিপক্ষে বোল করবেন গালফের যে বোলাররা লাস্ট ম্যাচে আমরা দেখেছি। সঞ্জিত ইউএইর খুবই ইয়াং একজন প্লেয়ার, একটা ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ম্যাচ খেলেছে টি20-র, মাত্র 3টা উইকেট নিয়েছেন, 9 রান দিয়েছেন, খুবই ইকোনমিক ছিলেন। এবং ক্রিস জর্ডান তিনিও 3টা উইকেট নিয়েছেন, এবং ডেভিড ভিজা একটা উইকেট নিয়েছেন, কিন্তু সবচাইতে ইকোনমিক ছিলেন তিনি। এবং লাস্ট ইয়ারের এই টি20-তে, তার আগের টি20-র কথা বলছি, সেখান থেকেই কিন্তু তাকে আমরা দেখেছি, তার আগের বছরটাকে তিনি কিন্তু দারুণ কাটিয়েছেন ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ক্রিকেটে। ডেভিড ভিজার কথা বলছি।
রাইট, আপনি দেখবেন যে আপনি টি20-তে শুধুমাত্র উইকেট নেওয়াটা বড় বিষয় না, আপনি 4 ওভারের মধ্যে যদি আপনি ডট বল বেশি দেন, সেটাই কিন্তু আপনি প্রতিপক্ষকে সবচেয়ে বেশি চাপে রাখে। সো ডট বলকে কিন্তু এই কারণে টি20-তে বলা হয় ডট বল, মানেটা হলো কিন্তু যদি আপনি 12 রান দিলেন, পরবর্তী যে ব্যাটসম্যান যারা থাকবেন তারা কিন্তু অতিরিক্ত রিস্ক নিয়ে তখন খেলবেন, তখনই কিন্তু আউট হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা থাকে। এবং ফেরিয়ালা ক্রিকেটার যদি বলেন, তাহলে তাকে কিন্তু মানতে হবে, অনেক আগে তিনি ন্যাশনাল টিম থেকে বাদ পড়েছেন বা ন্যাশনাল টিমে আর খেলছেন না, কিন্তু লম্বা সময় ধরে কিন্তু ফ্র্যাঞ্চাইজি ক্রিকেটে খেলছেন এবং ভালো পারফর্ম করছেন। এটা তার জন্য একটা বড়, আজকের ম্যাচটাও তার জন্য একটা বড় চ্যালেঞ্জের একটা বিষয় হতে পারে।
রাইট, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। আপনাদের দুজনকে ম্যাচের টাইম হয়ে গেছে, আপনারা চমৎকার দর্শকরা
previously, both won with each, and they're all really looking forward to win this one. And the ground is in good nick. The pitch looks really good. I was out there and it looks quite nice. It's nice, firm, maybe a little dry, but it's an evening game. I feel it's going to get better and better with the time. So there we go. DC sitting right on the top, and my Bombay Indians are second. Gulf News, they'll probably look to go right at the top. Gulf Giants. So there's plenty to play for.
Yeah, it certainly is. That net run rate of the Dubai Capitals after that magnificent win in the first game of the DP World ILT20 has propelled them to 3.65. Winner will definitely go top momentarily for tonight. That is for sure. Of Giants and the Dubai Capitals, two powerful looking sides, plenty of good. Sharma, first game for the Giants the other day, and that is the DP World Smart Truck, powered by DP World, the leading provider of global logistics. Trying to catch up to Alex Wharf and Rod Tucker, who are our two umpires out in the middle today. I think they need to supercharge that truck.
Maybe the umpires have to move toward the truck a little bit. There you go. Let's get the cricket ball and move the things, and looking forward to a big game here tonight. Robin Uttapa will start.
Right, what are the keys to victory, particularly for the Capitals? Early Viz voice. Patrick, what have you got for us?
Well, I think these two, Root and Robin Utapa, they need to give the Capitals a strong platform for the big hitters to come in later. The guy likes of Rodman Powell, Dustin Shanika in the team now. They need to do that. What they did in the first game, then lay that platform and let the big hitters come in later. Secondly, they need to be a bit flexible. I think if they do lose early wickets, the Giants are going to use their spinners quite cleverly, I think, and they need to react to that and maybe push Rodman down if they do lose early wickets and just react to the situation.
63 for 2 after 10 overs in that first game. Went on to score in excess of 180. Courtesy of 120 in the second 10 overs. So that was the platform that was laid. Might have thought at times that Robbie Utapa was a little bit slow. Joe Root perhaps could have been a little more adventurous, but I think they did a great job on this particular surface, Waka, because if you lose wickets early, you're in trouble.
Yeah, the two games we have seen so far, early on in the power play, it is a little bit difficult, a little bit hard. The ball swinging a touch more than what we have witnessed before here in Dubai International Stadiums. There's a little bit more grass on it, and the opener's got to watch out early on. Don't have to take too much risk, I believe. Richard Gleeson, plenty of experience. He'll be looking to strike early. In the last two games, 8 wickets went down in the power play. So there is something for the bowler which brings happiness out.
Yeah, it certainly does. Richard Gleeson. Countdown done. Richard Gleeson's a man I always look forward to watch. Got good pace. Really good quality operator, Richard Gleeson. And taste of international cricket now. And just one of a raft of quality English seamers on show.
Beautiful stadium, all nice, lit up. The ring of fire, they call it. And Gleeson comes back.
Good pace and bounce.
Yeah. Bit of shape on the ball and a bit more bounce of the surface. So the good bowlers, good quality bowlers, experienced bowler, they'll probably get more out of this surface. Good seam position, good bounce. Managed it right at the end. Robin Utapa, a lot of experience behind Utapa also, don't forget. So he'll be the key man up front.
Oh, just put an extra slip in there too. And Joe Root is underway, just guiding it down towards that gap. 6 T20 internationals now for Gleeson. International experience, as has that man, Chris Jordan.
Can't be more experienced than Joe Root.
Pace and bounce, 140.2.
Yeah, he's a very high arm fast bowler. He looked up in the first game. He used his feet nicely, came down to the pitch and used the pace very nicely. He's been an excellent player over the years for India and now playing in this.
Timing on this occasion. Test for the outfield. Not as quick, maybe was on day number 1. Chase for David Visa.
Lovely glaze, lovely glaze.
The ground on that side, which is covered to Robin Utapa, is a little bit bigger than the other side. 75 meters equal to 68 meters. So you have to really do lots of running when you hit through the cover.
Edgy down towards a wide third. Cleans up nicely. Pretty tidy start. 5 without loss.
প্যাকে 15 জিবি 350 মিনিট সহ হইচই ও বেঞ্চ। এখন লাইফবয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দিবে ডাক্তারের 300 টাকা মূল্যের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় ডাক্তারের 300 টাকা মূল্যের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে, করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফবয়ে।
সারা দেশে মায়েদের আস্থার বসুন্ধরা ডায়া প্যান্ট এখন নতুন মোড়কে আরো আধুনিক। বসুন্ধরা ডায়া প্যান্ট, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
Two sides coming off comfortable victories, both these teams. James Vince, the captain, was good, as was Rodman Powell. Wickets and runs for the Capitals in their opening encounter. They've strengthened their side, you would say, with Dasun Shanaka coming into the team. So this is the Sports Buzz 11 starting lineups. Key players, of course. I'm sure you've got a few of those in your fantasy teams. Sanchit Sharma, 3 for 9 in the opening encounter. A slip in place. Deep backward points. We've got a short third and a short fine leg. Deep backward square, deep backward point. Swing and a miss.
He might not have the pace what Gleason have, but he's got good control. That last delivery, 117 kilometers, but the seam presentation, the length was just perfect. The grass will do the job for you if you bowl in that area. It's not easy when the ball's swinging and you have to come out and attack the bowler.
In swing this time, just gets it wrong, and Uthappa clips that away behind square on the leg side. Picks up 4, first boundary.
Well, the modern day bowlers, they just sometimes I feel that they try too many things too early in the game. This was a lot slower, and he was trying to bowl that magic in-swinger, trying to hit the stumps, got it wrong, and it was easy pickings. No issues there at all for the batsman.
Bat pad there, so big inside edge onto that one.
Sanchit picked up 3 wickets in the previous game. A little inside edge. There's no fielder there, mid-wicket. But a definite bounce there for the paces.
High in the air, away over mid-wicket and all the way as well for 6. Contender for the Fair Play News biggest hit early in the game for Robin Uthappa.
Well, that's a bigger part of the ground, and the timing was good, using the pace, the weight going into the shot. Although he wanted to hit more toward mid-wicket, the ball swung a little bit, seamed a little bit, and at the end, got what he wanted. The timing was great. 78 meters, early pressure on the bowler.
End of the second over, 15 without loss.
OMG দেখা হয়ে গেল কার সাথে এই দেখো
কি হিরো আসল সময় 4G 0 হাই গাইস আমার সাথে আছে
এগিয়ে রাখে সবাই তাই ভরসা রাখে বাংলালিংক ফাস্টেস্ট 4G তে থাকি সব সময় এগিয়ে
উকলা স্বীকৃত বাংলালিংক ফাস্টেস্ট 4G তে থাকুন এগিয়ে সব সময় সবখানে বাংলালিংক। আপনার চুল কখন সবচেয়ে বেশি ঘন ছিল? যখন চুল পড়া শুরু হয়নি। চুল তো ডাফ
Well, this man will enjoy bowling on this surface. David Wiese normally comes in the later part of the game. All those beautiful cutters and balls in the death also, but given the new ball early on.
Gets away with that. And he gets away with a short, wide one. Feel pretty happy about it. Just a reminder of our of you who are playing.
The plan seems pretty clear here. I think Uttapa will look to charge early on, and Joe Root will look to hang around and play around him, just look to give him the strike.
Yeah, I think they read the conditions perfectly in that opening game, and we talked about it. Just the halfway stage, they were only just over 60 on the board, but they had wickets in hand, which is not what other teams have looked to do. Sharjah Warriors perhaps went a little bit too hard in search of trying to get a really good power play score, lost wickets, and were just under pressure all the way through. I think you can really score heavily in the back 6, 7, 8, 9 overs if you've got wickets in hand.
Well, the more teams will play on these pitches and will understand the other pitches, they'll probably think the way you think, Dooley. I guess it's the right way to go. Don't lose too many early wickets. Keep wickets in hand. And then maybe once you get past 10, 12 overs, and then you can see and assess, and then you can push on from there.
Yeah, particularly if you've got power. And when I look through this Capital side, they have got power. Rajapaksa, Rovman Powell, Sikandar Raza, now Shanaka, Bopara, Udana. Oh, gorgeous, but partially stopped.
Yeah, Wiese is trying to bowl a little fuller, trying to get a bit of seam swing out of this pitch, but Joe Root was right on top of it. He was lucky that he didn't go for 4. Good fielding there in the cover.
Can't get it past short third, up inside the circle. Whipped away. It was poor delivery.
Well, so far I thought
লাইফের উল্লাসে একটা ঠান্ডা নাও হাতে
একসাথে চাও রবি 350
It's a pretty decent start considering the amount of swing we saw in the first 3 overs. They didn't really take much of a risk. A few bad deliveries were bowled. Maybe one odd when he came down the pitch. That was a bit of risk, but otherwise it's just that good cricketing shots. Well, a decent over, the first one. Good pace.
Yeah.
A little bit too short, Dooley. Maybe just push it up a bit, especially Gleeson, because he's getting a little bit of shape on it.
Yeah, it's that length that he bowls so regularly. It's just finding that. And that's the hard thing. Finds it a little bit more difficult. There, much better.
No, that's nice. He saw a lot of swing, a lot of seam also off the surface. Because the sun's gone. Nowhere near. The bat was nowhere near the ball. He tried to just move away and swing the bat, but missed it by fair distance.
Very good.
That's experience for you. Played a lot of cricket around the world and knows how to bowl. Sometimes I feel for the bowlers when they're playing on either slow pitches or a very flat pitch, and then suddenly you have to come and play on a pitch which assists you, and then you have to really manage or get the length right. It can be a little bit difficult, especially in T20 cricket.
It's a little bit agricultural from Robin Uthappa. And you can see he, like you said, Waqar, he's trying to be the aggressor.
Yeah, you got to be patient. You don't want to lose your wicket. You're far important to your team. So just hang on for maybe an over or so. You got decent runs on the board, 525 of 3.4. Runs will come. There's no slip there. That really surprises me. Yeah, he's moving the slip cordon in, more or less like our third slip.
Just hitting the outside third of the bat, isn't he? Joe Root can't quite get the timing. Right, the last ball of the previous over went for 4. Gleeson's got to try and finish this off.
Yeah, he's searching for that delivery which is pitched up. He will not mind if there is any swing. He'll get in a good position and look to drive. He's done it a couple of times now. Now that's a perfect delivery. End of the 4th over, 25 without loss.
কি ক্যাচ! বল তো হাতে ম্যাগনেটের মতো আটকে গেল। চেহারায় ধুলোবালিও আটকে গেল। আর গ্লো, হাওয়া। এগুলো ম্যাগনেট দিয়েই দূর কর। কিভাবে? গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি ফেস ওয়াশ দিয়ে। এর ম্যাগনেট অ্যাকশন ত্বকের গভীর থেকে ধুলোবালি দূর করে আর মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বককে উজ্জ্বল করে দেয় ডিপ ক্লিন গ্লো। গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি ফেস ওয়াশ।
ঠান্ডা কিছু খেলে অনেকেই তীব্র দাঁত শীর্ষের সমস্যা বোধ করেন। সঠিক সময়ে ব্যবস্থা না নিলে এই শীর্ষের সমস্যা নিজে থেকে চলে যাবে না। তাই প্রতিদিনের সুরক্ষায় আমি রেকমেন্ড করি সেন্সোডাইন। এর সায়েন্টিফিক ফর্মুলা দাঁত শীর্ষের সমস্যায় বেশ কার্যকরী।
গোলাপের নির্যাস আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স দেয় চাঁদের মতো উজ্জ্বল চেহারা। লাক্স।
if you can help it in the power play, and that's what Robin Uthappa is trying to do, is to score at between 7 and 8 in those first 6 overs. Sanchit. You can see a lot of intent from Uthappa without the outcomes that he's looking for. Hello, Wasim Akram.
Hi, good evening everyone. Hi, Bishi. Yes, he's a bit rusty, obviously. I think it's a very good toss to win by the Giants. They look good as far as their playing 11 concerned. They have depth in their batting. 25 for none. We're into 5th over.
Gets another one away. Advancing, using his feet. Sky Exchange.net Super 4. Cracking shot from Uthappa.
Yeah, not a great delivery. He charged and bowler followed him obviously, but his fielding wasn't right. The fine leg should have been back in this sort of delivery. Either you bowl full, not length delivery. So he's getting his rhythm back now, Robin. 24 of 19.
Enough on it? Yes. And enough for 4. So back-to-back boundaries for Robin Uthappa, and that's how you look to capitalize on the power play.
Yeah, he's a very, very good player once he gets going. First delivery down leg side, a second delivery, couple of steps, and look at the straight bat. The full face of the bat, couple of bounces into the fence.
I was looking at the seam position of that delivery as well. It looked like the attempted in-swinger. So Sanchit has the outswinger going and the in-swinger. And as a young player, Wasim, and you had all of those variations, deciding when to bowl what and landing it accurately is critical.
Really is very critical, and especially when you don't have that much pace, you stick to your original swing. Don't try to swing both ways in first 6 over in this format.
Much more. All the way. This is a big over for the Capitals and Robin Uthappa primarily.
14 from the over already on 4 deliveries. Look at the total now, 39 for none. Big test for Sharma. He's into his 2nd over, conceded 24 runs already. Look at this shot, beautifully played mid-on, and mid-off was up in the circle. No problem whatsoever. 82 meter is the distance.
Because Uthappa has been advancing to the bowler often, the keeper has come up to the stumps.
And we have seen the first game the Capitals played. Uthappa looked a bit rusty. He wasn't middling the ball well. But one good innings like this, all the confidence, the reflexes.
It's a huge over. So they're on target, I mentioned between 7 and 8, but you got to top that up now and say they'll be looking to finish this power play even stronger with a delivery and an over left.
In an ideal start, again pick up shot. There was square leg there on the boundary, but the fielder was behind square. This particular shot went in front of square. So 18 from the over, last delivery, sprinting in.
This might run very close to the boundary. Gerard Erasmus doing the fielding. 46 without lost, 5 gone.
গান গাইতে পারতে আর একটু যদি
সবকিছু একসাথে চাও রবি কম্বো প্যাক নাও 548 টাকার কম্বো প্যাকে 15 জিবি 350 মিনিট সহ হইচই ও বেঞ্চ
হেলমেট কোথায়? ছেড়ে দেন না স্যার, এতটুকুর জন্য আবার এতটুকুতেই শুরু হয়, শুরুতেই শেষ করতে হয়। নিন।
ঘামটা মুছে নিন।
বসুন্ধরা টিস্যু অশুদ্ধতার বিরুদ্ধে এক বিন্দুও ছাড় নয়।
Exciting cricket. What a start from the Capitals. 46 for none in 5. Uttapa looking really dangerous and exciting to watch. 41 of 20. Main batter who's looking dangerous. No spinners as yet in first 6. One of the T20 specialists, one of the best in the world, is Jordan, will take the ball. Tremendous fielder. Look at his average. 312 wickets. Vast experience.
Almost say that everything Uttapa has touched has turned to gold so far in the last 7 deliveries. A little tap from Chris Jordan.
That boundary brings up the 50 for the Capitals. It was a good delivery. This is T20 format. You bowl some good deliveries, get the top edge, couple of bounces into the fence. He was trying to go towards mid-wicket, and Chris Jordan being slightly quicker than the other bowlers.
Again, definitively and purposefully played by Robin Uttapa. This is some innings and some scoring in the last 8 deliveries.
Unbelievable. 54 now. He's on 49 of 25. But Bish, I don't understand this field early on. Do you have a backward point and third man up in the circle and you bowl there? Have a third man back. If nothing happens, then you change the field. And he's one of the most experienced bowler in this format in world cricket. Sometimes this planning baffles me. Now he's coming up after 2 boundaries and third man is going back. You're welcome, guys.
49 for Uttapa. It will be a half century. The 6th in total across this DP World ILT 2023 so far. First for Robin Uttapa, and it's come at a pace in the last couple of overs. 26 deliveries.
And in style, 51 of 26. He's back, Robin Uttapa, with 7 fours and 2 massive sixes. An ideal start for the Capitals now. Still the main man, Joe Root, is taking his time, giving the strike to the in-form batter.
He's filling his boots here. The middle of the bat has become his best friend. Everything's flying to the boundary.
14 from this over, 21 from the previous over. He's on fire, Uttapa. Short, wide, third man was up. Third man was back on the boundary. Point fielder was up, and you bowl there. You got to bowl according to your field. If you get hit on a good delivery, it's okay. Now change of field again. Point fielder is going back. Third man fielder is coming back. That shows that bowler has no plan. He's a bit lost.
Not a credit to Uttapa as well for being able to get it away to the boundary. He was 20 from 17 deliveries before the start of the previous over. He's got 35 off his last 9 deliveries before that ball. He shifted into overdrive. But again, I still think that my own philosophy and their different philosophies is that you have to, at the best of times, look to capitalize on the power play as a batting unit. You can't just noodle your way through it. There has to be intent. And if you lose 1 or 2 wickets, you have a chance to consolidate. You have to be willing to spend a couple. They haven't lost any. But this is the intent. Highest power play of the tournament so far.
Change of pace. He played it towards mid-on, and they're going to settle for 2. 16 from the over. Brilliant over for Capitals. 62 for none and 6.
নাজিয়ানা আনিকা
ম্যাডাম সিনেমা হিরোর নামেই চলে, আপনি চুলে নজর দেন। গরম আর ঘাম চুলের শাইন নষ্ট করে ফেলে।
শাইন তো মন খুলেই করব, আমিও আর আমার চুলও। নতুন সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন, এতে আছে আমলা, পার্ল প্রোটিন আর ভিটামিন ই অ্যাক্টিভ মিক্স, যা চুলকে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। শাইন করব মন খুলে।
মাদো লাইফের উল্লাসে একটা ঠান্ডা নাও হাতে, কোক নাও হাতে, মাদো উল্লাসে, কোক নাও হাতে, মাদো উল্লাসে, কোক নাও হাতে।
2 for none. Robin Uthappa is on fire. Out of 62, he scored 57 of 29. Joe Root only 4 of 7. He will come to the party for sure. He's such a tremendous player. Liam Dawson will take the ball, left arm spinner. 168 wickets, another experienced campaigner. Good economy rate. And I think they made a mistake. Although Sharma got 3 wickets in the previous game, but him and Vise is not the bowlers who feel comfortable in first.
Bowlers.
Too much width, too straight. Those red pulsing deliveries are the boundaries, so on the legs and outside off stump. But still, a lot of credit to Robin Uthappa for being able to put them away. You still have to put them away. Sure, they've made life easy for him, but he's done well.
He's done amazingly well, Robin Uthappa. You see, he's making a comeback. Like I said, previous game, the first game for Capitals, he looked bit out of touch, but he's a hard worker. I've seen his work ethics. Not very happy, the coach.
Yeah. Nice. Very good, Dos.
65 now, no need to take risks. Brilliant start, capitalize on it, go 7 and over, get a boundary if you can, maybe 9 and over. You can post a big total here. And you can put pressure on the Giants, who got a very good squad, very good playing 11.
Good Dos.
That's one way to look at it, Waz, but I still think if you've got this flying start, why take your foot off the accelerator? You're not looking to be stupid, the 100th for the tournament, but I still think you're still looking to press as hard as you can without taking undue risk. You've got all your wickets intact. You don't know how much is going to be enough batting first.
Fair call, Bish. And this is the modern mindset in T20 format. If it's 90s, in our era, we used to, okay, hit a boundary, then rotate the strike. But in this format nowadays, if you hit a boundary, go.
Hardly had the strike.
এই গ্লিসারিনযুক্ত ফর্মুলা ত্বকের গভীর করে ত্বক রাখে নরম এবং কোমল সারাদিন। ভ্যাসলিন। উকলা স্বীকৃত বাঙালি ফাস্টেস্ট স্পোর্ট জিতে থাকুন এগিয়ে সবসময় সবখানে।
Come on, let's one expect.
show me, show me, show me. Love it like fire, fire.